Welcome to the channel Professor Davinci. Two-way frequency table. Consider you are conducting a poll asking people if they like chocolate. You record the data in the format given like this. Suppose, for example, you have conducting the poll and you are recording your data in this format. Person name, say person 1, 2, 3 until 10, age is 6, 8, 13, 12, 18 until 12, some random age, and like this is a binary, yes or no. Okay, you have just collected this one. If you break down the data into age category, suppose the same thing, the same data, if you break down into age category, then you might have the data in the age category, suppose 5 to 10. So here the age category, age from 5 to 10 is 6, 5 to 10 is 6, 8, 9. Okay, 3 persons. So 2 they would like chocolate and 1 they don't like chocolate. So if you record this one, or if you break down into age category, so 5 to 10, so 2 like chocolate and 1 don't like chocolate, and 10 to 15, 3 like chocolate and 1 don't like chocolate, and 15 to 20, 1 like chocolate and 2 don't like chocolate. Okay, and the table you have plotted like this. Now this type of table is called a frequency table. So this is from the primary data. You are collecting the data with respect to name, age, gender, whatever may be, and from the primary table you are converting in a group, categorizing the collected data. So this is called a two-way. This is called a two-way frequency table. Okay, a two-way frequency table is a statistical table that demonstrates the observed number or frequency for two variables. Rows indicate one category and column indicates the other category. Okay, row indicates one category and the column indicates another category. This is called a frequency table. Two-way frequency table shows how many data points fit in each category. So here the primary data what we have collected is not categorized. So here we have categorized, and each category it corresponds to how many data corresponds to what kind of feature. Okay, the row category, for example, if you take 5 to 10 years and 10 to 15 years and 15 to 20 years, the column category is their choice, like chocolate or do not like chocolates. Each cell tells us the number or the frequency of the people. There is a lot of information that we can get from this small table. In this small table we can bring a lot of information. For example, we can say we can instead of going speaking too much, I can write it. So in this table we can get the information how many people were questioned. So answer how many people. So count this one, 2, 3, 6, 10. So answer is 10 people were counted. Number how many people like chocolate? How many people like chocolate? How many people like chocolate? 2 plus 3 plus 1, 6 people like chocolate. And number 3, in which age group do people like chocolate the most. Which age group like chocolate the most? 10 to 15. So from this small table we can get more information, right? Now let us assume another example. Okay, this is one. Because the frequency table, I'm just giving more and more example to understand, make you understand very clearly. A survey of 8 people, 40 men and 40 women. The another one, for example, this one. A survey of 40 men and 40 women was taken. 40 men and say 40 women, 40 men are taken. On the genre of a movie, what genre of a movie they would choose to watch, and the following the responses are recorded. Okay, on following responses recorded that 8 men prefer to watch comedy movie, and 18 action, and 14 horror, and the women category 23 like comedy movies, and 10 like say action movies, horror sound like horror movie, and we all have just recorded like this. Okay, then the information collected, this one is used to build this is already true. This is the primary table. This is the primary table or primary data collection. From the primary data collection we are going to convert to the this one, convert to a frequency table. Interpreting, so how to interpret the entries in the table are counted counts. Okay, the entry in the table counts. The table have several features. Category or the left column or on the left column on the top row, the column or place in the table center, the total at the end. So this is how we are used to collect the data. Okay, from primary, this is the primary data we have collected, and the sum in the total. So this is the one it is used to build the two-way table. Clear? So from the primary data we have converted to the two-way. This is the two-way table. And another example, the rows of the table, this example. Another example, I can say the rows of the table tell us whether the male or female, and the column in the table tells us they own a car or not. So male or this woman owns a car or do not own a car. For example, 40 people own a car. Okay, in this one 40 women own a car, and 35 men own a car, and 25 men do not own a car, and 20 women do not own a car. Okay, this is how we used to have a frequency table. Okay, so there are multiple ways to collect the data, and we can maintain as a frequency table. In short, I can repeat the definition of the frequency table. Two-way frequency table, just giving the definition for two-way frequency table. A two-way table or two-way frequency table is a statistical table that demonstrates the observed number or frequency for two variables. Row indicates the category and column indicates the another category. row indicates one category and columns indicate another category. This is the two-way frequency table. Okay, understand? The next topic is two-way relative frequency. Two-way relative frequency table very similar to two-way frequency type of table. Already we have seen a two-way frequency table. The only difference in a two-way relative table is we consider percentage instead of number. So we have percentage, we calculate percentage in terms of number. Okay, for example, take this one. So two-way frequency table represent what is the percentage of a data point that fit in each category. We take the help of two-way relative frequency or column relative frequency. It depends on the context of the problem. Let us consider the two-way table preference of boys and girls with regard to indoor and outdoor games. This one, okay. This one preferred indoor games, girls and boys. 70 girls prefer indoor and 30 students, 30 girls prefer outdoor, and 20 students, 20 boys prefer indoor games and 80 students prefer outdoor games. Let it be the total is 100. So for that it is easy for the explanation purpose. Okay, here two-way relative frequency table are helpful and helpful when there is a different sample size in a data or in a data set. The percentage make easy to compare. The percentage is a very easy to compare. For example, to convert the two-way relative frequency table to relative, to convert the two-way frequency table to two-way relative frequency, very simple. Calculate the percentile. For example, here indoor games with respect to the girls, indoor games. So total out of 100 girls, 70 girls prefer the indoor. That means what? Out of 100, 70 girls means 70%, and 30 represent the 30%. And with respect to boys, 20 boys prefer indoor. That is 20 boys prefer indoor, meaning out of 100, 20 is a 20%, and 80% of the boy prefer outdoor games. So this is how we derive or how we bring the two-way relative frequency table. So two-way relative frequency are helpful when there is a different sampling size in the data, and percentage makes it easier to compare and it gives more insights than the two-way frequency table. Clear? Understand? See you guys. Have a great day.